Hey everyone, welcome back to Messianic Ways. I wanted to do a video tonight that is on chapter 28, verse 13 out of Deuteronomy. And it goes like this: Adonai your God will make you the head and not the tail. And then when you read the verse just a little bit further, he says that there's a condition, and the condition is to listen and to carefully do his commandments. So there's a condition with him making you the head and not the tail. But I wanted to focus on the foundation part of Deuteronomy 28:13. So Adonai will make you the head and not the tail. So I ended up doing a study on this, and I pulled up anything in the Bible that referred to the tail. I pulled up anything in the Bible that referred to the head, and a couple other things. And I have pulled out, in addition to that verse, two more that are really some little nuggets of truth. Because I was raised in a family that knew this verse and knew this verse very well. And, let's face it, there's, just everybody wants to be the head. Nobody wants to be the tail. This is what we strive for. And we have a connotation of understanding that the head, is the ruler, and the tail is, the bottom, and that's, the slave or what have you. And, in doing this study, there is quite a bit of that type of reference. And knowing our Bible, and when we understand it, we understand that there's always layers to him. When he speaks almost minimum two meanings for a word. And this is one of those cases once again. So I'm going to take you to Isaiah 9:14, and it says this: the elder and the man of rank, he is the head. The prophet who teaches falsehood, he is the tail. So Isaiah is giving us the keys to this little deal. What he's talking about is the elder and the man of rank is the head. When we understand what Isaiah is talking about, elders are not just average people up in heaven. Elders are, these are men of truth, and that's what he's saying here. He's saying that the elder and the man of rank, which is someone that has earned his position, he earned it being truthful. I promise you, when we finish this is exactly what's going to be determined. So the elder and the man of rank, he is the head. The prophet who teaches falsehood, he is the tail. So he's basically saying that he's giving an example of a prophet who's teaching falsehood, which is a false prophet. And it's basically, someone who is lying. And someone that is lying, whether you're a false prophet or not, this is someone that is considered the tail. And that is clear as day for me. But there's another verse in the New Testament. So in Ephesians 4:15, Paul is speaking speaking the truth in love, we are to grow up in all ways into Messiah, who is the head. So basically, this did it for me. When I read that, I immediately in my mind went to John 14:6, which is, our foundation. I am the way, I am the truth, and I am life. And so he is the truth. And when Paul was saying this, I'll read it one more time. Speaking the truth in love. And we already determined that love isn't always just an emotion. Love means commandments and doing them. And that is exactly what Paul is referring to in this. He's saying, speaking the truth in obedience, we are to grow up in all ways into Messiah, who is the head. So I just wanted to have a quick video and tell you guys that I found these pretty awesome little verses that give us a better understanding of some of these verses that we've heard all of our life. Because who doesn't want, everyone wants to be the head, not the tail. I wouldn't know anybody that's like, no, I choose to be the tail. No, we all are striving to do the best, to be progressive, to get better, to be the head and not the tail. And come to find out, to be the head is to be completely truthful. And to be the tail is to be a liar or someone that speaks falsehood. So, our commandments, and the ninth commandment, yes, the ninth commandment, thou shalt not bear false witness, is exactly the one that they're referring to that we need to conquer. And how we speak. And how we speak derives from how we think. And this is a huge, journey that I'm on right now as we speak, going through conquering and having breakthrough with my thoughts that determine my words, and understanding how powerful a murmur or a complaint, or just talking about current events even, and just how the levels of speech, we basically have 5 levels of speech, and 1 and 2 are great, 3 is neutral, 4 and 5 are like forbidden. So, and in 4 and 5 is gossip and slander and, just all this negativity, just toxic type speech that are blockages between our relationship with our Creator and our Messiah. They're trying to get blessings to us if we just will put on and wash our robes. And this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to apply these growths to our lives so that we become blameless, that we're seen, without spot, without wrinkle. And this is, the people that he's speaking about in the community of Philadelphia. You know, this group of person is every day just busting a gut trying to accomplish all of the commandments and to do them successfully. And I'm telling you guys, you know, thoughts and words, you know, is a big one to tackle. Paul talked about it quite a bit in his letters. So, you know, we know that thoughts and words are very powerful, but they're literally the difference between life and death. And, you know, my words have gotten a lot better than that. Thank goodness. And I don't, you know, I'm working those words out of my life. They're getting out of this house. We are purging them out of our thoughts. And I wouldn't be able to do it without the Ruach HaKodesh every single second of my day. And, you know, I confess and I ask for forgiveness every evening after my day. And, you know, we start over the next day and we try to do better and better. And I'm here to tell you, I have not conquered it, but it is getting better. I feel it. And, you know, I have miracles that are on their way because of these breaking of these blockages in my life. And I just wanted to have a quick, you know, video on that. I guess, you know, I pretty much have talked about that plus words and thoughts, which is pretty awesome, all in 12 minutes. So, gosh, you guys, I hope that you really liked this video on the head and the tail, that they actually mean the truth and lies. And yes, you know, if we become the head, then, you know, in the kingdom and, you know, when we enter the 8th day, when we enter into the heavenlies, you know, yeah, I'm sure we're going to be bestowed, you know, to be in charge of people and being able to make good decisions and be able to manage people because we can be trustworthy, because we won't be having any lies within us. We won't be speaking anything toxic. We won't be thinking anything toxic. And I hope that this video has been helpful to anybody, because it truly is like some strong keys to push forward. So anyways, have a great evening. Blessings to everyone. Thank you for tuning in for this video, and I look forward to my next one. Thank you. Have a good evening. Shalom.